Hey, what's up guys? It's Jermaine from Avoiding Broke here. I hope you're keeping really well. And welcome to Interview Prep During COVID Part 2. So in this kind of session, I've been doing a bit more Q&A style, taking your questions and just giving my best view based on all my years of experience. So if you're ready to get going, let's jump in. So guys, the first question is all about how to prepare for an interview. So for me, you can break down your preparation into three key areas. The first area is company. You want to understand what does that company do in terms of its strategy, in terms of its vision, in terms of its value statement, in terms of the shared principles and value that it has. What does it do in terms of its brand? So all of these concepts are covered in a video which I'm going to link just up here. The second element is to think about the role. So of course you're going for a particular role, there are going to be particular things that you're expected to deliver. You'll have some kind of job description. And so part of what you need to be doing is thinking about how your experience fits the requirement of the role in question. And frankly, even where you've got gaps, you can usually find past experiences that you can help map to those gaps to show how you've got the competencies to help you adjust. And then thirdly is to think about your personal prep, your personal attributes that you think fit the values of the particular role. So you normally get a lot of questions like, why do you think we should hire you? Why do you think you're right for this company? What you can bring, that kind of thing. So doing that kind of internal reflection on who you are, what you're about, what you offer, where you need to improve, are really great ways to go about preparing for any interview of any nature. And if you work through company, role, and your personal development and attributes, you'll normally have a pretty well-rounded batch of answers and reflections to actually bring forward into interview. So the next question that we've got is all about how to stand out at assessment centre. Now, assessment centres in roles can last for different durations of time. I know I've been through some that have been 3-4 days, but then also others that have been kind of half a day. So it really varies a little bit. For me, the key kind of attributes that I look for when assessing at an assessment centre would be around how a candidate demonstrates their leadership, their teamwork, their personal purpose and contribution, the type of structure they have, and the kind of work ethic. When you put those kind of factors together, you've usually got a really powerful sense of a candidate who can come into an organisation and contribute for the organisation's greater purpose. Now, what's been fantastic is that Leanne is leading a series all around how to get ready for assessment centre, and she covers in really great detail some of the particular attributes that you can demonstrate to show how structured you are, which I think in turn gives you a very good reflection on how you are as a leader and how you are as a team member. So again, we'll link that video, hopefully up here, and by all means do check them out. I think it's going to be really valuable for you. The next question was all about how long do I spend preparing for an interview. It can really vary quite a bit depending on often how long you've got. Typically, I have a mindset that says every available hour, minute, I try to spend doing something productive that's going to lead me into that interview room. The best prep I think I've ever done, and something that I could definitely recommend for any of you watching, is I had 2 different podcasts. So one, the chairman of an organisation and the chief executive of an organisation were talking about their strategy and their long-term vision for the organisation in question. And it was just 2 podcasts which ran for about 50 minutes each. And I remember the particular role I was in, we were able to wear headphones at that point, and I literally had those 2 podcasts on constant loop all during my working day and all during my travel backwards and forwards. What ended up happening was that I just had a really good sense for how the organisation operated, how it saw itself in the future, and how its senior leaders thought through problems. I think subconsciously that just translated into how I was in the interview, and I got the job with some pretty fantastic feedback for that kind of ability to see into the future for the organisation in question. And the last question is all about how important is mindset in an interview. Guys, for me, mindset is absolutely everything. The way you are internally and everything that's flowing through your mind underpins everything about your performance on the day. The way I'd think about it, guys, is to distill things down into the 3 P's. So you've got a P for panic, for pause, and for purpose. And you can use those 3 P's to help configure your mindset into one that performs great in interviews. So the first P for panic, don't do that. The trick with the interview, guys, is just not to panic. It's very easy to get ourselves into a state where we are a little bit worked up and we prevent our best foot from coming forward. So remembering never to panic is crucial. One of the things that helps you not panic when you've been asked a question or you find yourself in a tricky situation is to pause. Before every question I ever answer, I try and take a time just to pause, briefly reflect and collect my thoughts before sharing them. And that pause allows me not just to get my thoughts together, but also just to get my breathing moderated, to again just slow myself down, calm myself down, and move forward with greater purpose. And the last P is purpose, because once I'm not panicked and once I've got my breathing in check and my mind is clear, I give an answer with great purpose. And I think those 3 P's, they can underpin so much of a quality interview. Now, of course, you may need some practice and of course it may take some time. But in my experience, the more I've followed those basics and the more I've not panicked is the better and better my interview feedback has got. And I've got a good rate of success in getting jobs. So there you have it, guys. Today has been interview prep during COVID, part 2. And I've taken you through a range of different questions that have been shared with us. And as ever, I encourage all of you to keep sharing. You can connect with us on all the social media channels that we're going to link to below. And if you drop any notes in the comments, we'll come straight back to you. But as ever, guys, if you're taking value from what we're doing, it's really crucial that we can share this value, because education and the sharing of knowledge is how we are all going to progressively move forward as a society and as a generation. So please click the like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button, and let's absolutely all move forward together. I believe we're going to do it, guys. Have a fantastic interview prep. I wish you the best of luck and look forward to coming to you very soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.